Yesterday, we unboxed the Nokia 6 here on C4eTech. Today, let's take a close look at the camera on it and see how it performs. Hey, this is Ash here from C4eTech and let's get started. Let's start with a 16 megapixel rear camera. Under well-lit conditions, the images it shot were good. There is ample detail here. See these examples with 100% crop? The colors seem natural too. The Fiat logo here or the flowers in this image. The f2.0 aperture makes for decent bokeh or depth of field. That's the blurring of the background. The dynamic range is above average for a phone in this segment. Just for comparison, here's the same image shot by the G4 Plus. Side by side now. Under harsh scenarios like this, where the subject's in the shadows and we've got blown out mid-noon bright Chennai sky, the HDR mode really shines. Helps preserve the detail in the highlights and then extract some from the shadows. Here's another example. Just look at those leaves. Indoors under mixed light, the performance is okay, but there's quite a bit of noise that creeps in. This should be attributed to the small pixel size, a result of cramming 16 megapixels into a small sensor. That also happens to be why the low light performance fails to impress. Under low light, the Nokia 6 falls apart. Yeah, you can get the occasional good shot, but for the most part, there's a ton of noise and the images aren't really usable. To give you guys some more perspective, here's images shot with the Nokia 6 side by side with one shot with the Moto G4 Plus. There's support for face detection autofocus and it's really quick. The transition's quite seamless too. This is 1080p 30 frames per second footage, by the way, the max that the Nokia 6 can shoot. Probably a limitation of the Snapdragon 430 chip inside. The footage itself is okay, good detail levels, crisp, natural colors. The lack of stabilization does tend to take away from the experience though. The 8 megapixel front-facing camera also has a f2.0 aperture and performs well for selfies. It nails the skin tone and the colors, there's a good level of detail. So this part now is being recorded on the front-facing camera of the Nokia 6, 1080p 30 fps again. Let me know what you think about this footage. So guys, overall under good lighting conditions, the Nokia 6 does do well, but under low light, not so much. So given that this phone is already priced a little too high, given it only has a Snapdragon 430 chip inside, I expected a little more from this camera. So decent camera, but again, not really worth the price from a camera perspective. So that's my 2 cents for the camera review. I'll have more to say in my full review of the Nokia 6. So in the meantime, if you did like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, vote it down. If you have something to say, if there's any other video related to the Nokia 6 that you want me to work on, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you are already subscribed, do this to make sure you get notified every time a new video goes live on C4eTech. Thanks a lot for watching. My hand's hurting, so I'm just gonna, switch. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4eTech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.